All right, and to finish with this section, in this case, the activity 7, we're going to write some examples. It says, choose a place near where you are now. Okay, sorry. Choose a place near where you are now for a day out. So we're going to talk about places near your house, places near your community, city, and think 3 reasons why you want to go there. Okay? For example, you say, mm, oh, and before we forget, this is like for our one of our activities. This is like the list for that is the list for activities that you would like to go or places that you would like to go. This is basically how we are going to structure that exercise. So here I'm going to put just 3 places. For example, random, I'm going to say Toluca, that's one. Mexico City, that's two. And let's say Acapulco, that's three. Those are my 3 lists or the activities that I would like to do. Which place? When do you want to go? What can you do there? And when can you meet? And how can you get there? So, decide what to do for a day out. Talk about the things. So, questions are number one, where would you like to go? So, you say, I'd like to go or I'd want to. So, here we're going to write sentences. For example of which section in Toluca. I can say option number one. I'd like to go to Toluca to see the Cosmo Vitral, for example. I'd like to go to Toluca to see the Cosmo Vitral. All right, that would be one of my activities. If I want to go to Toluca, I would like to go to see Cosmo Vitral. Okay, now that's if I say Mexico City. Where would you like to go? I'd like to go. Let me use another example. I would put instead of I'd like to, I'm going to put I want to. I want I want to go to Mexico City. To visit oh, the Frida Kahlo Museum. I want to go to Mexico City to visit the Frida Kahlo Museum. So you can say I'd like to go to Mexico City to visit. I'd like to go is the same as I want to go, but this is polite and this is not polite. And if you want to ask or say another option for this answer, if you're discussing, you can say I'd rather. Okay? For example, it says, I'd like to go, so person number one says, I'd like to go to Toluca to see the Cosmo Vitral. Okay? That's a good option. Somebody says, well, I want to go to Mexico City to visit the Frida Kahlo Museum. That's okay. But somebody says, that's nice, but I'd rather go to Acapulco. I'd rather go to Acapulco to go to the beach. I'd rather to go to the beach, or let's make it shorter. I'd rather go to Acapulco to go to the beach. To go. I'd rather go to, let's make it shorter. Shorter is better. I'd rather go to the beach. That's nice, but I'd rather go to the beach in Acapulco. Okay. That's nice, but I'd rather go to the beach in Acapulco. Remember, rather go. I'd rather go to the beach in Acapulco. And somebody says, ah, they're okay with Acapulco. They say, that's good, but I prefer to go clubbing in Acapulco. Or maybe somebody says, that's good, but I prefer go clubbing in Acapulco, go clubbing in Mexico City. Because you can also go clubbing in Mexico City. Okay? So in this case, it depends. So right now, you already made the list. So first activity for our product for the week is the list of 10 places, just like this ones, and places specifically that you want to see. The picture, the place, and the city and the country. And then in the following activity, we will do this. I'd like to go to Toluca to see the Cosmovitral. You will give some examples. Okay? With this case, with this, we conclude activities from the student book from 9C. Any doubts or questions, please contact me. See you. Bye bye.